Midwestern Whisper, and this is Whisper 82. I haven't done an outside whisper for a while on video, so I thought I would give you a little shot of one of my favorite places. This is the preserve I often talk about. It's a large preserve, and I'm at just one of the lakes. I like to sit up on this spot on the hill because there's a good shot, a good view of a lot of different areas. And I have the camera kind of zoomed out right now. That area out there is a ways away from me. And the lake goes back around the land back there. You can't see it real well, but this is natural prairie grass, the way the Midwest and some of the plain states looked before the white people came and settled. And the reason that our land is so fertile is because there was hundreds, if not thousands of years of dead plant material. I remember reading that in some areas they had dead plant material up to 4 feet thick. And the soil underneath was as black as tar. And to this day remains very fertile and very good for growing crops. And those crops, namely here in Iowa anyway, is corn. And no, I'm not a farmer, so I don't know a lot about it, but I actually saw a documentary on corn, being from Iowa, because I had to learn. But corn is probably the most vastly used, or not vastly, but has the most variety of uses of any crop. And a lot of these uses are not even food related. For example, ethanol, gasoline is made from corn. And certain plastics and whatnot are also made from corn. But probably the biggest use of corn, beyond the fact that it's used for feeding animals, is the infamous fructose corn syrup, which is in almost anything you eat sweet. But anyway, I kind of got off there a little bit. I don't imagine it's going to stay cool or warm very much longer. It's going to get cool soon. It's already September 9th. And yes, I'm out here having a beer, enjoying the nice weather while we still have it. And anyway, let's move back this way a little ways. Yes, I am in a shelter. And for some reason, the honeybees always like me when I come out here. I'm dressed in black. I don't know why they want to get on me, but they do. Kind of annoying. Yeah, the sun is shining directly down there, so I don't know how that's going to affect it. But, I don't want to move this a lot because it'll jerk the camera around pretty bad, being that it's on a tripod. But you might be able to see a little bit down there. There's a dock out there, and there's trails around this lake, and that wander up into the prairie land, and there's some timber. And trying to show you natural things, and there went my cell phone. I got a text. If you look way over here, I don't know how well you can see it because I'm flipping this thing all the way around, but back in the corner there, a little tiny bit, you can see probably see the semis That's Interstate 80 that runs the length of from the west to east coast. It runs all the way through Iowa, from the east to the west, or vice versa. And a little strange, but from time to time I've actually recorded the traffic, just because I love to travel so much. And as I've said, I was fortunate enough to take 3 separate vacations last year. And I know that it's going to be a while before I can afford another one. And small babies shouldn't be taken on a vacation, in my opinion. But anyway, so I occasionally videotape the traffic just to see people from all over the country and maybe even all over the world. I don't do it real often because, as you can imagine, it probably gets boring. But once in a while, it's just interesting to see different people. Okay, let me check how long this has got. 6 minutes. Well, I'm not going to do this real long. The last time I did a video, it was like 10-12 minutes. It took me 3 hours to upload it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to speak of the baby for a moment and probably end this. She's doing well. She is now 5 days old and very, very alert. I mean, she was alert from the moment she was born. Her eyes moving around. She listens very well. She likes to be held a lot. You can't put her down very much. You lay her on in her bassinet or on a blanket on the floor. You're lucky you get 5 minutes before she's fussing, but she does the best in her car seat. My son was the same way. I suppose a lot of people do that. Probably won't use her crib until she's a few months old. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to, but it'll probably be a bit yet. But I guess I've forgotten how much a newborn baby poops. She's going through about 10 diapers a day. And she's a hungry little one. We're doing 2 ounces at a feeding, but feedings are supposed to be, well, supposed to is a very relative term. Each baby's different, but she definitely wants to eat more than every 3 hours. So I imagine she's going to grow quickly. Actually, we've had her first doctor's appointment yesterday, and she already gained 4 ounces since birth. So she gained 1 ounce a day. So, quite good. Okay, when I get together that newborn or the birth video, which is not vaginal birth, it's after the fact. But, where she's laying in there and they're cleaning her up and whatnot, I'd like to get that up sometime, but that's going to take some work. And, speaking of work, I guess I was, I thought I was starting Tuesday, but, I'm still on a waiting list, and, I can't wait anymore, so, going out Monday again, I guess. I sent in a resume through the mail today, and, I guess I start over again. Not real thrilled about that one, but it was only a temporary job anyway, so maybe I should just find a permanent one and stick to it. So, all right, thank you everyone that wished me congratulations, and my wife as well, and I appreciate it. I didn't get any negative comments on the baby video, and I left the comments up. And believe it or not, I'm not arguing with anyone anymore. there was one last person that I was still kind of arguing with a little, and we came to a resolution yesterday, so that's good. And you know who you are if you're still listening, and thank you for that. So let's move on.